for a safer future. The tale of the peoples who cleared the jungle, found the wild animals and diseases such as malaria and rapid golden harvest is really existing. Activities has man undertaken in his effort to adapt with his environment is constructed roads along different terrains. Hill slopes were terraced for agriculture, built houses in possible areas. Diversities in environment. Environmental protection. Interaction in the nature without distributing its diversity is an important aspect in the conservation of the environment. Conservation of the environment and its diversity is for a much the healthy sustenance of not only man but all life forms as well. Natural hazards. Natural phenomena that are hazards to life, property, and environment are known as natural hazards. When natural phenomena turned hazards, natural hazards became disaster when they turn out dangerous and mankind if iceberg breaks Antarctica or an earthquake occurs in an uninhabited desert, it will not be considered as disaster. However, much be the severity. But if such an phenomena occurs in populated valleys, it will be become disaster. Disasters occurring natural causes are termed as natural. What is landslide? During severe rain, large quantity of water seeps into the soil. This exert pressure on the pores of the soil. Due to the pressure, the water, the soil undertaken loose rocks will be more downwards. Due to the gravity, the whole part of the areas collapse with the greater noise. This phenomenon is known as landslide. Following this, the water that is stored in the soil starts flowing down as a streams. Many a time these flows will last only for few days, but some occasion these may become permanent streams. Many of streams in hilly terrains are formed in this manner. The valleys formed by the continuous erosion by the streams will grow in an areas in the course of time. The scientific world believes that such formation of streams is a part of landforms evolution. Many a time, the unscientific interventions of man are identified as the case of occasion for landslide. Unscientific activities along hilly terrains. Deforestation. Demolishing hillsides for soil. Cultivation of crops that need frequent tillage along steep slopes. Construction of houses and other buildings along steep slopes. Scientific land use practices. Hillsides may be transformed into terraces in the order to reduce the slope. The course of the natural streams in hilly terrain should be not blocked. Constructed activities along steep slopes should be avoided. Earthquake precautions for earthquakes. Adopt seismic resistant constructions. Light roofs are comparatively safe. Flood. When a large quantity of water flows into the river during the rainy season, the river will not be able to hold the excess water and it overflows. This is known as flood. Flood occurs in Himalayan rivers, especially in Brahmaputra Valley. This is due to the fact is catchment areas are these rivers generally receive heavy rainfall. Flood occur not only in valleys but in the hilly terrains as well. This phenomenon of sudden rise of the water level flowing heavy rain is known as flash flood. The recent flood in Uttarakhand is an example. This phenomenon occurs in the desert also owing to the rare rains. To avoid the threat of flood, do not build houses on the riverbank. Do not reclaim the paddy fields. These are natural sink for rainwater. Construct bunds in the riverbank. Let us tackle natural disaster. Flood. People residing along the riverbank should be moved higher grounds as fast they can. Do not step into river in torrent. Disconnect electricity if water enters to your home. Next, landslide. Settle down in areas away from steeper slopes. Be more cautious during the rainy season. Lightning. Disconnect electricity. Sit on wooden planks or wooden cots without touching the ground. If outside, sit with the chin on your knee. Move away from isolated tree. Tsunami. Move away from the coast if you notice anything strange happening in the sea or get some warning in the regard. Keep life jacket or inflamed tube with you. Earthquake. Move away from the building or hoardings that may fall. As there is changes, the aftershocks do not return home until formal direction is received. Open shapes are safe. Do not use lifts. The inner corners and safer areas inside the house. Keep away from windows. General measures for all. Provide immediate medical aid to injured. Do not believe or spread rumors. Keep only the precious items or documents along with you. Drink boiled water only. Keep the necessary medicines with you. These are the 4 stages of disasters. Role of children in disaster management. Prepare and circulate pamphlets and exhibit notice in the public places explaining the steps to be adopted by the peoples in emergency situations. Organize orientations, problems on the scientific government mechanism for disaster management. The Kerala State Disaster Management Authority is ensured with the task of coordinating the disaster mitigation measures in Kerala. The State Emergency Operation Centers supervises the disaster mitigation measures in the various districts. It issues warning of disasters possibilities and measures to be adopted in the event of emergency situation. District Emergency Operation Centers is responsible for the disaster management activities of popular regions. Warning to be peoples are issued through these centers. Their missions is the coordinates the activities of various government departments such as health, law and order, fire force and public works in disaster management activities. Thank you. Thank you for watching.